There are some questions I want to ask you as a married man. I want to ask you as a married woman. How often do you appreciate your wife? How often do you appreciate your husband? Perhaps after 1 year, after 6 months, after 2 years. Do you think it's so? Do you think it's good that way? How often do you admire your wife? How often do you admire your husband? How often do you tell her that she's beautiful? How often do you tell him that he's handsome? How often do you take her on a date? No be say una don marry, una no go fit dey come go out go flex. Una suppose dey do am once in a while. How often? No be that time when una dey date, una go dey do am, you go dey sweet una, everything everywhere go dey sweet. Or how say una don marry like this, things go change. Those things do keep marriage awake. Those things dey make marriage e dey sweet. How often do you do those things? No be every time una go dey argue. Too much of argument no dey good for marriage. Too much of argument is not good, it's not healthy for marriage. Do you get it? How often do you communicate with her? How often do you communicate with him? How often do you guys sit down and talk things out? Are you a busy husband? A busy wife? 247 you dey for work. 247 you dey for work as a husband or as a wife. You don't even have time for your family. Even on Sundays, you don't have time for your family as well. Sundays, you talk say you wan go meeting. Sundays, you talk say you wan go drink. You wan go see your friends. How often do you give your family time? E dey good for family to communicate, to know the places, to know the side you're not doing it well. Get some places where you know they do am well, get some side where you know they do am well as a husband and as a wife. Sometimes you need to sit down and talk things out. Without communication, it won't move forward. Without you telling your husband, see, this is the way you're doing it, I don't like it. The person needs to know. If you don't tell me my wrongs, I won't know. Perhaps I might be thinking that I'm doing it right. But within you know that say I dey F up, but you no wan approach me. How I go take know? I no go know. As a husband, how do you tell your wife? Say you no dey do am well if you don't communicate. Without communication, it won't work. Another thing is this: how do you correct your partner? Are you the shouting type? Do you shout a lot? Let me tell you, in life, manner of approach matters a lot. The way you present things matters a lot. No be say you no see this person F up. No be say you no see this person F up. Now you still dey use another F up way, come dey approach the matter. Two wrongs can't make a right. Two wrongs can never make a right. So you know say this person now you don't F up like this. It's left for you to come and talk to the person in a mannered way for the person to understand. Because if you use Basbo's way, the person might misunderstand you. And how it don't be like that, too often I don't get clash again. Wahala continues. I don't know if you get it. So in life, manner of approach matters a lot. Communication matters a lot. Let me ask this last question before I draw the curtain. When last did you tell your husband you love him? When last did you tell your wife you love her? All these things they're important. All these things they spice marriage up, it dey spice relationship up. Or how say you know they do them this way, e go dey hard. Try to do that same way they do for relationship. That time when they sweet owner, they sweet owner. No talk say Mr. B where they outside good pass your husband. No talk say Mrs. B or Miss B where they outside sweet pass your wife. Now because say she still dey outside. Or how say una two don dey together for long, you go still say the one wey you keep inside even dey better pass that one wey dey outside. Everything na the way you take handle your own. Everything na the way you take treat your own. See, or how say you give me A, I go reciprocate to A. If you give me B, I will always reciprocate to B. If you give me one, I give you one. You get the point? So now I want to tell you like this. I love you all. See you guys in my next video where we'll talk more about this. Have a nice day.